How you doing, guys? This is Lord Humongous from RuleTheWasteland.com. This is the second time I'm doing this video because I just did the entire thing and realized I didn't have my microphone on like a total dunderhead. So now I get to do the entire thing over again. Hopefully it'll be even better this time, but you won't know anyway because I'm not showing you the other one that doesn't have any sound. Anyways, this video is about ways that you can store or stockpile things for economic collapse, preparedness, shit hit the fan, whatever you want to call it, in a way that could be beneficial to you in other ways, possibly in financial ways and just learning skills and everything like that. And that is finding the things that you would want to stockpile or need to stockpile for your preparedness mission statement and your vision for what you need to be prepared for, and doing it in a way so that you can create an income or create a business out of it. And by doing that, you'll actually probably end up having more of the stuff on hand than you would have otherwise, and you'll actually probably spend less. And you certainly may not spend anything if you end up making money, if you turn it into a profitable business. And to give you an example of what I'm talking about, say you decided you need to, well, this is just how I came up with the idea, is that I was looking through a box of some shirts and extra clothing that I had, and because it was taking up space, obviously it's something that I don't use on a normal basis. I would only be keeping it for preparedness purposes. And I was looking at this box of old t-shirts and I could come up with these scenarios and maybe clothing would be useful to have a few extra shirts around. And then I was thinking, you know what, I have, for my eBay business, I have 200 or 300 articles of clothing, probably even 500 or 600 when you consider the ones I haven't listed yet. Obviously if there was a shit hit the fan scenario, I could dig into that stuff. Obviously not all of it's going to fit me, but there's more than enough men's shirts and pants and everything in there to last me for decade if I really needed clothing. So there's no reason for me to stockpile extra clothes just for preparedness and take up space and just let it rot in a box when that stuff could serve the same purpose, and I'm actually getting some benefit out of it as well by selling it and having a rotating supply there. There's always going to be a kind of a stockpile of inventory there that I can use for that. And you can do that with other things as well. So you could do that with ammunition and guns. Instead of having 50 guns locked in a safe that you maybe will use one day if shit hits the fan, start like a gunsmithing business or a gun selling business. Get your FFL, start buying and selling weapons, and you'll probably, if you become good at it, you can make some money, maybe even make some good money. You'll probably even have a lot more guns stored than you ever would if you were just doing it for preparedness purposes. And I ended up doing this with the buythermite.com as well. I saw something in thermite by researching it and found out that it might be useful in certain survival or preparedness situations. And I also saw an opportunity there to make some money. So instead of just buying a little bit and storing it, I now sell it as a side business, and I probably have more in inventory now for the raw materials than I ever would if I just decided to buy some for myself for preparedness, and I'm actually making money off it. So I have more than I would, and I've spent less than I would. In fact, I've actually made money. So you can do that with all sorts of things. Instead of just setting up an aquaponics system, look into building them or chicken coops and selling them, making a compost or a worm business instead of just gardening. And not only will this actually give you a lot of resources to use if there is a shit hit the fan or preparedness situation, it'll give you hopefully some extra income, which is awesome, and it'll give you a lot more knowledge and experience with whatever that topic is. Obviously, if you have some sort of aquaponics business where you're buying the IBC toads, building these aquaponics systems and selling them, how much better and more knowledgeable are you going to be about it than if you just get one, set it aside or whatever, try to run it yourself, and for when shit hits the fan. You're going to become so much more of an expert. You have more resources, more materials there, and you may even make money instead of just spending it. So that's something to think about no matter what aspects of preparedness you're talking about. See if there's a way that you can create some income or create a business out of that. Let me know if you guys have done anything similar like that, and if you're more interested in that type of extra money making opportunities. I do have another website and YouTube channel where I deal with that stuff, like selling online, breaking free from the job paradigm, and that is secretoftheinternet.com, and the YouTube channel is also The Secret of the Internet. So check those out, links are in the description, and let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.